Hi there and welcome to the Spirit Sunday with me, Mrs. Wolfmoon. First of all, I'm Swedish, so if I pronounce things a bit different or wrong, not really Scottish or French or Dutch or whatever, that's because I'm Swedish. I try my best and I hope you can understand me. And who am I? As I said, I'm Swedish and I'm a tutor of fine spirits. I have a small company and I work with rum, Calvados, bourbon, different distilled spirits, but mostly whiskey. And this year I attended Maltstock, the relaxed whiskey weekend in the Netherlands. And I was really happy because I could do a Swedish tasting with Swedish whiskey. It was a pop-up tasting, so not so many people could attend it. About 20, maybe 30 people actually followed the whole thing in the square, the Maltstock Square. And during the Saturday, lots of people tried, tasted and enjoyed the Swedish whiskey that we brought. One of the whiskies that I brought was a Phecda from Spirit of Hven. That's what I'm going to tell you a bit about today, but a little bit more about the Spirit Sunday. It's my video blog. I do it in Swedish as well, but on Wednesdays when it's called Lillördag, that means the little Saturday here in Sweden. I might talk about the same whiskey in Swedish and in English, but most of the time there might be a bit different things I talk about in the English version. So my Swedish friends who knows both Swedish and English can enjoy both. But now back to Hven whiskey. We are going to taste the Phecda today, and Phecda is the name of one of the stars of Ursa Major, the plough. And the reason that the people at Spirit of Hven decided to name their whiskies the 7-star range, that's the first range, and you have had Dube, Merak and now Phecda. That's because one really famous scientist, Tycho Brahe, actually made an astronomical research center called Uraniaborg on Hven. So when Tycho Brahe worked in the fields of alchemy and astronomy, maybe a bit of astrology, it's quite fitting that Henrik Molin, who is the master distiller of Spirit of Hven, work in the chemical field of taste and scent. He has one of the best noses in the world, that's what I heard. If something goes wrong with your food or drink, you can call Henrik and he has a really nice lab and they will find out what has gone wrong or why things has gone right, why it's good or bad. So there's more to Spirit of Hven than just the whiskey. They do make schnapps, aquavit, gin, vodka and other beverages at Hven, and it's all organic. But let's focus on the whiskey today. So the Phecda at Maltstock, it was people said about it that it was soft, quite elegant and sweet, and I can agree on that. But on the nose, you can feel it that it's young. It's not a very old whiskey, but still it's a bit complex. And there's a bit of peat in it as well, because it is a lightly peated whiskey. Oops, did you notice here now? I actually got some lipstick on my glass, and I like to wear lipstick. It might be a bit perfumed, so of course it interferes with the taste in the whiskey. But since I most of the time wear lipstick when I'm out drinking, it really doesn't matter if I have the lipstick on, does it? Because that's the way I'm gonna taste my whiskey, so don't be afraid to use your favorite lipstick when you're out tasting. If you really want to be a nerd and write down every note and get everything right, don't use the lipstick, don't use your perfume or whatever. But if you like to have a Indian curry Friday night and then enjoy your dram later in the evening, well, don't be afraid to eat something spicy or use your lipstick. But if you really want to taste, well, then maybe you shouldn't. But I like to enjoy my drams, and sometimes I wear lipstick, so why not taste the dram with the lipstick on? The Phecda is quite sweet and quite easy drinking. It's not uncomplex, but I would say you can taste that it is quite young. This is the shape of the bottle. This is not Phecda, this is Dube. I don't have a bottle of Phecda myself. It was a sample, and actually I almost drunk it already. See, not much left in this one. I just put a little bit of water in it, and I think it gets a bit more fruity on the nose with just a few drops of water. Yeah, I think I like it better with water because it opens up a bit. You can taste the oak and spices, quite short finish. But it's a really nice whiskey from a young distillery, and it's the place to visit. If you like to go to a place in Sweden which have a really good whiskey bar, have nice tastings, nice meals, and also accommodation, I do recommend the Spirit of Hven Phecda. You can always contact me on Facebook or on mail if there's anything you wonder about Swedish whiskey. Otherwise, you look at the internet, and I'm sure you can find all the details. So this is Phecda from Spirit of Hven. A nice Swedish whiskey, and still quite young, but it's only the third one in the 7-star range. There will be more to come. I think there will be one each year till 2019. So, well, you have to wait for it, but there will be more of it. At Maltstock, I was singing a song between the different drams, and for this one I sang Dancing Queen with ABBA. And I dedicate it to Jan Beckers, the brand ambassador of Douglas Lane. And I'm gonna let you listen a bit to that song, and hopefully you have something Swedish to enjoy this Sunday. If not, well, look for it when you're out shopping. And don't forget your lipsticks. Cheers, everyone. You can dance, you can jive, having the time of your life. See that girl, watch that scene, digging the dancing queen. Friday night and the lights are low, looking out for a place to go, where to play the right music, getting in the swing. You came in looking for a king. Anybody could be that guy. Night is young and the music's high. With a bit of rock music, everything is fine. You're in the mood for a dance, and when you get your chance, you are the dancing queen, young and sweet, only 17. Dancing queen, feel the beat from the tambourine, oh yeah, yeah. You can dance, you can jive,